Hi there, gorgeous Leos. I do hope that you are all well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bella, and most people know me as Bella, the Secret Psychic. This is your love horoscope for August 2019. So, lovely people. It's been interesting because most of the reasons I've given so far, definitely there's a theme in August around people putting their well-being before others when it comes to their love life. Yours is no different, but yours is different in terms of yours is much more positive than everybody else's that I've been reading for, but in a kind of steady way, not in an over-the-top kind of, oh my god, it's wonderful, you meet the love of your life or you get married. It's more just steadily flowing in the right direction for your love life to pick up, considering it's been very stagnant. You need to see it a little bit like an aeroplane lifting off slowly. It doesn't go up like that. It just slowly goes up and then you're airborne, and that's where you're at. Before I dive deeper into it, just a very quick announcement. I am going to be away for most of August, so if you'd like to know more about what my services will be available during that time, just look below. And your YouTube videos for September will be late as a result of it, because I'm not back until 11th of September also too. So anyway, guys, right, so firstly, they're saying here, a lot of you would have resolved in your mind that you are not going to be going backwards anymore. So you won't be taking back exes. You don't want to reconnect. You have made your decision. I think some of you in the retrograde would have been revisited by people from your past, and you would get into August concluding that you don't want to go backwards. That's coming across very, very heavily. And for some of you to sort that out, you might have to be quite direct with that person. But for some of you, it's just more of a mental thing where you're just saying, no, I'm not going backwards. That includes long-term past connections. Even if you're in a connection right now, you don't want to do the same thing. You don't want to go through the same cycles, same arguments. You're just going to change that aspect in terms of not going there. Even if you're single but you've been dating, you don't want to go backwards to people that maybe you were dating but were a bit slow, or then suddenly ghosted you and then returned. Nope, you're not going backwards. You're not giving anybody that kind of chance. You want something fresh and new. Again, that's the direction the energy in your sign wants you to go, because it will mean you'll become airborne, like I said, and have something much more buoyant, much more fitting for you in this year. And that includes even if you're in a long-term relationship, because you're changing about not going backwards, not doing things the same way. The slow and steady kind of progression with that mindset will help the person that you're with and you to become better also as well. But for those of you who are single in particular, I have to say this video feels like it's leaning more towards you guys, because with everybody who's in a connection, it feels steady. Just know that. There's no dips or anything dramatic going on. So as you move forward, I see here some of you thinking about doing things differently in order so that you can put yourself in the path of people that would be better matched for you. So this would be new hobbies, new interests, some of you wanting to change new work, or maybe even joining new dating sites. It really depends on your personal preference. It's shown as a very, very good idea. You will take the learnings from the past people which you are rejecting into how you kind of measure people going forward in terms of their timeliness, how they engage with you, how they show their interest. And if it's not meeting minimum standards, you will not waste your energy in talking to them. I get here that some of you feel like, I'm being honest with you, are not terribly interested in dating too much in this month. You kind of have the attitude of what will be. Is more around the focus of the love of yourself, Leos, in this time. Some of you, though, in the third week of August, so some of you may already know this, but you seem to be going to some sort of event, christening, wedding, could also be a concert in a park. It's an event with lots of people. That it's been shown very highly that somebody that you meet in that setting well matched to you. Lots of love vibes. So it's not for every Leo, but because some of you it's a steady flight and may happen more in the next months coming. But for some of you where you're particularly in the third week going to an event, very good love match coming up, high attraction, compatibility, the way you communicate, want to see each other. It's just like you spent hours talking. It's really nice, and signifies for some of you the first stages of some of you moving on in a new direction with somebody new. For you guys, it's coming up that you being able to trust the word of somebody is highly important to you. So if you're cross-watching this and you're wanting to know how to win the heart of a Leo, be honest with them and be consistent. But don't even do a small lie, because they will pick up on it and then they will cut you. That will be not cut you literally, but cut you out of their life. But that's coming up as very, very important to you guys in this month. And I have to say, and I've said it really from July or June, July, when the energy shifted very much in your chart, you are ever walking towards getting your love wishes completed for you. And it's like one Leo at a time. I would imagine that by the time all Leos get to the end of the year, you are in a connection that you feel really close and really happy with and can see a future with. It just is, because even though you're all Leos, you're still different in a set of circumstances and living conditions, etc. That is just, the universe needs to get to all of you in good time. So there's a proportion of you that will in this month. The rest, it will be the next. By the end of the year, it feels like all Leos will be either happy in their long-term relationships, or if you're new, you're in one, which is something really wonderful to look forward to. But I have to say, you all seem to do it with this kind of like what will be, will be. And I think just keep that attitude, because it will just help you draw that to you. When we live in the past, which is what you're going to cut out of, you end up then finding yourself back in the same type of relationships, or those people keep coming back to you and just ruining, your mojo. None of that will happen anymore. So look forward. This is a really positive thing. And even if it doesn't happen for you in this month, do be aware, particularly if you're single, that it does. And do be aware, if you're in a relationship, it's just going to get steadily better and better and better and better and better, until one day you're just like, wow, we're in a really good place. Can't say better than that. So I do hope that that's been helpful for you this month, and I'll be back again late, but I'll be back again in September. Take care.